What's going on, YouTube? It's Noxil, and we're back with our reaction series. Listen, I don't want to waste any time today. You guys know what day it is. It is Metal Mondays, and a band that we checked out for the first time ever not long ago has dropped a brand new music video. That's right, I'm talking about Rammstein, Du Sprechen Sie Deutsch. We are back in it. It's none other than Ado. What is up with that red light thing? Didn't we have that in the last Rammstein video? That's like the Joker hanging out of the car in Dark Knight. I love that shot. Man, again, just like the last video, the way this sets up some of those cinematic, bassier, grittier hits. It is. Are we making music videos? Or are we making movies around here? I love it, though. Was that like a cross mask? That looked dope. Don't cross me, bro. Alright, that wasn't very punny. Badass. Oh, the choir chanting. Yes. I don't know what it is about like having a church choir chant and you just have slow motion and violence happening. It's just, it's so beautiful. It really lights a warm, kindling sensation in my soul. Whoa, I want one of those. Hell yeah. All right, give me those keys now. Really cool. Is like very tantalizing. Like outside of these keys, there's like this and it's super low, but it's like really panned out and atmospheric. And I love the scale kind of to the mixing and just the way things set. Like they really take such good advantage of sort of the three-dimensional space of the audio space. Yes! Dude, you know what's super dope too? Is like when that percussion hit and the drums hit, the gunshots fired like in tune and in line at the beginning, like dun 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 dun. Like you could see the cha 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 as it's firing off, and then right there I think it happened too. Yeah, right there. Dun, dun, dun. He's like moving the gun and the weapon in sync with the drums. That's dope. What is that? Again, you talk about the back of the mixer is like a manly chanting, hey, like a crowd. And again, super low down towards the back of the space, but it's there and it's cool. It's menacing.
Nur der Tod währt alle Zeit. Flüstert unterm Tannenzweig. Muss alles in sein Dunkel ziehen. erglühen.
All right, we gotta check the lyrics here. And I don't know what in the cryo chamber is happening. Is that them in the cryo chamber? That's wild. Only death lasts forever. It whispers under the pine branch. I mean, what in the poetic nature is that? I love it. Must draw everything into its darkness. Even the sun will burn out. Right, so title of the track, Adieu, Goodbye. Like a French, which is interesting because they're German. Why didn't we pick like Auf Wiedersehen? Why is it Adieu? That's interesting as well. I'm going off on tangents. Let's keep it rolling. Ramps on.
Doch keine Angst, wir sind bei dir. Ein letztes Mal, so singen wir. Adieu, goodbye, auf Wiedersehen.
There's my Auf Wiedersehen.
Den letzten Weg
Wow.
musst du alleine gehen. Ein letztes Lied, ein letzter Kuss, kein Wunder würde geschehen.
Wow.
Goodbye, auf Wiedersehen. Die Zeit mit dir war schön.
I love it. Adieu. Goodbye. See you again. You have to go the last way alone. One last song, one last kiss. No miracle will happen. Adieu. Goodbye. See you again. I had a nice time with you. Don't worry, we're with you one last time, so we sing. So adieu. Goodbye. In this case, you open up and you speak on death. And we're not being, we were metaphorical in a sense. You had some of the beautiful language like death whispering under the pine branch. Death kind of comes for us all. So this is like a final goodbye. But there's tears in their eyes and they're burning, well, it looks like themselves in the cryotherapy chambers. So it's obviously emotional. They're obviously upset. So like my first initial thought, is this like a goodbye? Like a retirement? See you later? We're done? And that's why they burn themselves up? Or is it like we're turning the page on a new chapter and we're looking forward to what's next? But to do that, we have to defeat and destroy our old selves in order to evolve into what we're going to become and metamorphosize like beautiful metal German butterflies. They're going to destroy your soul. I don't know. Let's keep going.
Leben steigst du leise. Die Seele zieht
Whoa.
auf stille
Dude, I love those elements.
Reise.
This is wild.
Fleisch vergeht.
It's just so haunting and dark. It's cool. You quietly rise from life. The soul goes on a quiet journey. Again, the body dying, the soul rising, passing on. That goodbye is the ultimate final goodbye of death.
Geist wird sich heben. Das Sein wird sich dem Tod ergeben.
He's got such like a gravelly, just dark, hoarse complexion to his tone and his delivery. And it just like, man, it really haunts you. It rattles your bones, especially when you know the content as I'm translating what we're talking about here.
Bist du ganz allein, doch wir werden bei dir sein.
Wow.
Adieu, goodbye, auf Wiedersehen.
Is this like the pits of hell being represented here?
Den Weg musst du alleine gehen.
Like the soul suffering in hell, or it could even be purgatory.
Ein letztes Lied, ein letzter Kuss, kein Wunder wird geschehen. Adieu, goodbye, auf Wiedersehen. Die Zeit mit dir war schön.
Wow. Like the Sistine Chapel, and like when you have the cupids and the angels floating, it just reminds me of that. But in this case, instead of like a bunch of fat, cute little baby angels, there's these dudes in all black with guns firing shit off. I love it. Look, I mean, he's so happy to be shooting. Wow.
Jeder stirbt für sich allein. Doch du wirst immer bei uns sein.
Everyone dies alone, but you will always be with us. Ooh, that's a little bit of a tonal change. It's not so morbid and so dark and despairing. It's a little bit of hope right there. Because, yeah, you all do die alone, but maybe it's a little bit of, this is not the ultimate end. And this is not the ultimate goodbye and adieu. Because all of our souls will pass on. So you're not alone necessarily in that journey. You may die alone, but we're still with you. Yeah, I see that. Or you'll always be with us in the sense like your memory will always live on. Like we'll always have you here in our hearts and our minds, and we'll carry it on. Very interesting too. You have adieu in French, you have goodbye in English, and then you have auf Wiedersehen in German. So you have 3 different languages and plays off of goodbye. And maybe that's also like a sort of metaphorical comment on, it doesn't matter what language you speak, it doesn't matter where you are or where you're from, that goodbye comes for us all.
Den letzten Weg musst du alleine gehen. Ein letztes Lied, ein letzter Kuss, kein Wunder will
Man, this rocks.
Adieu, goodbye, auf Wiedersehen. Die Zeit mit dir war schön.
And they pull the chains down. They pull it all down on themselves. And maybe ultimately they escape from that hell or from that purgatory. Wait, what's this now? That was a dude trying to open the vault at first. But he opened the vault. Wait, what? More classical, orchestral sounds now. Beautiful strings coming in. That piano, very melodic, dark, melancholic. Everyone's deaders. Everyone that was a part of the heist, all the band members are all dead now. What in the alternate timelines is happening? Doctor Strange, I think we're in the multiverse now. So what, is this a different timeline? Or did this all exist in their heads? And the heist, yeah. Okay, bear with me here. So, on the surface, we think the heist is successful. But really, they're all dead. Hence, like, when they're down in the pits of damnation with the damned. Because they have died then. And that's why they're down there. And then they tear the whole structure down with them. And then maybe that's why they take that dive and that plunge into it, representing that final goodbye. Maybe. I don't know, this is wild. Really cool shots. How long does it take them to do these music videos and put them together? It's incredible. Look at the amount of people involved. You know what's really cool about this? And like artists that like really go for it with their videos is that, I always say like support the content creators that you enjoy, that you love, and lift them up, because what they can do is they can then generate jobs and opportunities for others. Think about the casting, the amount of people involved, the lighting, the camera crew, the directors, like, they're creating like a mini economy here doing a video like this. Gotta love it. They're thanking the lawyers. They're thanking band management. What is this? Is this like a final goodbye for Rammstein? What a beautiful setting. I'll never think of the opera the same way again. Incredible. I got chills, honestly. What a powerful cinematic video. And for me, I think there is some greater metaphorical senses happening here. I think one of the key ones and takeaways for me is this turning of one chapter. But I don't think it's the end. I don't think it's the final goodbye. I think it's representative of them burning themselves and them, like, you know, putting that aside and moving forward. And it's emotional and it's heartbreaking, yes, but they know they have to do it. And they have to kind of take that step and that journey into the unknown. I think there's also a greater sense because you're talking about such a heavy topic as death and the soul leaving the body and how it comes for us all and we die alone, but you're still with us. You're still one of us. And I take that as, you know, celebrating this journey of life and just knowing that, you know, we're not all alone. It may feel incredibly lonely and dark, but I see just like a little bit of a glimmer of light at the end of that tunnel. That was powerful. Rammstein, you were Knoxville certified. Hope you guys liked today's video. Listen, a lot goes into these breakdowns. If you want to support the channel directly, a huge way is by subscribing with notifications on. I cannot say that enough, guys. It helps me to grow in the algorithm. Leave a like on this video. Leave a comment. It really does help a hell of a lot. I love you guys. Stay safe. Stay positive. It's Knoxville. I'll catch you again.